No, 100% that would be my fucking luck. That it's like, you unplugged a camera. It now works. Right. And with that, guys, welcome to Crazy Questers with the Raiders of the Lost Hole. We almost have everybody.
Oh.
Almost. We're still just missing Rihanna, so I will be moving her to a different layer. But for those of us who got to join during the pre-stream, you saw the fucking hot mess I just had to deal with. So, who can do the recap? Don't everyone jump out at once. Jesus fuck.
So we start off where we are in mid-combat with manticores. Mardar quickly falls unconscious.
Very quickly.
Twice. Pretty sure it's 3 times.
To which he then rolls a nat 20, comes back to 1 hit point. Then, was it Gimrick cast Fairy Fire? Putting advantage... Curie did. Against Mardar, which then he falls unconscious very quickly again. To then Curie, feeling a little bad, just shoves a potion of healing down his throat. We end up.
It was something else. Don't worry about it.
The fluid helped.
Yeah, the fluid helped.
They said a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, but it was a little bit more bitter than that.
Once we finished the fight with the manticores, we noticed that Rihanna had come back and kind of joined the fight. We caught up with her, found out that she had been on the 2nd level in jail for, at least from her perspective, a few months, even though for us it's been like 14 hours. We do a little bit of exploring, find I think it was an ogre that she had killed, and found out some new stuff that her sickle can do. We made it down to this door we're at, and Moon tricked Mardar into opening the door, saying it was safe. It was safe. I will give him that. And now Mardar has a Boblin the Goblin assistant.
Yeah, he's not going to survive.
He does.
Long. Just saying that he's not surviving very long.
Well, you don't know what my plan is to try to see if I can do.
What are you going to name the goblin?
Why is that a concern?
Seems important.
It's Derek.
It's Derek.
Don't name him, he'll die quickly.
Super important piece of information. What are you going to name that goblin?
Probably Boblin.
No, that was the last one. You got to think of something different. Rejected.
Dobby.
Dobby.
But Dobby was a house elf, not a goblin.
Come on,
Doesn't
man.
matter. It's a different name. I can't argue past that. All right. So yes, you guys finished off the Manticore. Rihanna was able to finish off a full ogre, and then you guys realized that it was the caretaker for the Manticores being forced to bring meat and care for them via the spell from the Mad Mage. With that, you came to this set of doors, and somehow Moon convinced Madar to open another door. But with that, he got a very supportive goblin friend who does not like anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, you guys go.
So do you have to serve me?
Well, of course, Master. You're the one who called for me.
I can't ask you to serve someone else.
Is there someone more worthy than you?
I turn and look at Moon.
Oh, God. Dobby just looks you back in the face and just goes, I'm sorry, Master, but I'm not into furries.
He's into horns.
That's right.
It gets the motor going. Something to hold on to.
Terrible.
Oh gosh. Well, I guess all I can say is, do you know what's beyond these doors?
Well, Master, at the risk of sounding rude, I just got here.
Well, I don't know how I think you said it was a rune worked. If you've been somewhere else down here or what? So I'm not a big
been
magic
somewhere
person.
else. I was somewhere else, but it was a village, a goblin village. Like I honestly have no idea where we are. I just know that symbol.
We're in a maze. It's about all I can tell you.
He just looks around, and you must be the leader of these. I was going to say astute people, but that's an insult to astute people.
Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking kill this goblin.
We are raiders, and I am not the leader.
But
you
you lead me, and it looks like the fuzzy one.
You're talking Fluffy?
And he like walks over to Fluffy, and he just go, "Do you honor the master?"
Fluffy licks his face.
Yep, just starts at his chin, just all the way up his face.
All right.
Salty.
That grossed me out. Thanks, Devin. And he just goes, "Disgusting, but I like where your head is at."
But no, I don't lead any of us. We are a group of adventurers that we like to raid the Lost Holes.
He just kind of like ear perks up, and he's just, "Well, Master Dubby's not really into having his hole raided, but
Wax was too damn bad.
I can't say no to you."
In the right tone, that would sound great.
Well, Dobby, why don't you go through these doors and let us know what lies beyond them before we go through?
Just immediate sacrifice.
I don't want any more doors exploding on there.
No, and on that note, too. Okay, Dobby, you can go through the doors now.
Dobby, just like from the crack from when you tried opening it, starts to like walk through, and he goes, "Okay, do you want me to tell you as we go what I see, or do you just want like a full report?"
A full report. Just go through the room, and when you come back, you can fill us in on what you find.
If he comes back.
So Dobby literally starts just like walking around, not touching anything.
Comes back as a level 20 hobgoblin.
Goblin King, thank you.
Yeah, right.
No, and then all of a sudden he comes out and he goes, "Well, there's a lot of stones and a big snake-ish creature right through the door, but it didn't try to kill me, so I'm assuming it's dead."
Oh.
Can you go double check if it's dead? Try to find
Master.
a pulse.
Master, without insulting you, I am a goblin. I am I am at the bottom of every food chain. I mean,
Exactly, so you're expendable.
yes, dumb one, but let me get there.
I'm just
I can just see how red Kyle is.
Kiri's just lightly like patting your shoulder with his paw since I'm up on your shoulder. Like, no.
like
If I were by something, if I were to walk by something, and it even somewhat thought of, ooh, easy dinner, right here, didn't move.
Who wants to go through the door first?
I don't know, but just so you know, there's a whole bunch of just like statues on the other side, and it is so pretty.
Just go check it out.
Okay, we can go in. I'll start walking in with Kiri on my back. And I'm gonna be the rude one because I hate this goblin already, and I'm going to go and shove him out of the way. But like, not like super hard. Just like just like hand out, kind of like, just move. I don't want you around me.
And he just looks at it and then just like moves to the side of your hand, and he goes, "Don't touch me, dirty one."
Oh my!
And he goes, "All right, cannon fodder, let's go." And he starts like leading you back into the.
You're one to talk, calling him cannon fodder. He's
Kiri, I'm
probably
gonna do it.
out at least 4,000 of your brethren in the last, 24 hours.
Well, that's all good and dandy for him, but I'm saying he's cannon fodder to keep you safe, master.
No, he'll be the one who protects me.
Yes, cannon fodder, so that you don't get hit.
No, he's trying to keep people from having to keep revive me because I'm not that strong.
Master, you summoned me. You must be the strongest in existence.
Flattery.
By the way,
will
we
get
lost
you nowhere.
Shelby like a while ago. Or is
Yeah,
she here? And
she has Wi-Fi problems.
She needs Derek to fix her
Wi-Fi
internet.
problems or wife problems?
Yes, I was getting Wi-Fi.
It's only one letter difference. So as you walk in, you are greeted by the corpse of an unusually large basilisk lies in the middle of the floor on its back.
Oh.
Its tongue, very shriveled, hanging out of its mouth. It's 6 feet, sticking straight up in the air. And I need you all to roll me a perception check.
First roll of the night.
Nat 1.
10.
It literally won't let me move into the room.
Yes. The Chamber of Secrets.
You said perception?
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
I should get some dice.
Holy crap, why is this moving so slow?
Because you touch yourself up.
He didn't
He's
deny
like,
it.
I can't argue that, but
No, I'm watching this die roll and it's so painstakingly slow rolling. I clicked it twice, so I got another one coming up, and I don't know if this was showing
I had to grab a
one or
tray
a
because
20.
I grabbed metal dice.
Oh, the second one rolled to be a nat 20.
okay.
That
Well,
doesn't
I'm going with the dirty 20.
Yeah.
So Moon rolled a 7.
Oh,
So I'm not seeing shit.
Emmerich, did you actually roll in that one?
No, I was joking. Also, I'm not in your area, remember?
He's
It's
split.
He split the party.
I'm over here.
Yes, I forgot about that. So yes.
So, let me know when it's
Did
my
indeed
turn.
roll in that one.
So okay. So what I have to do is what you're saying is I have to mute Derek.
Bye,
I
Derek.
mean, you can. You know I won't metagame, so it's up to you.
True, he won't.
I might
No,
game
I gotta
the whole
keep-
time, though.
I gotta keep it fair. Fuck you, Derek. All right. So everyone watching from home can see Derek's dance moves. But
Styling.
yep, Moon, you see this basilisk, and you don't really have too much information on this. You're more kind of grossed out by its face and the fact that it kind of looks dry and decrepit. Curie, you only notice a little bit more, some cuts alongside the basilisk's body. And Greystripe and Madar, you actually notice that this basilisk has been completely murdered by what you feel to be other adventurers that came down here. But in the clutches of its claws, you see a small orb.
I want to reach out toward the orb and see if I can feel anything like coming from it, whether it's like some type of magical energy or heat or anything.
So you're just trying to reach out.
Yes.
Okay. So you're not physically making contact.
No. I want to get
Okay.
close, but I don't want to actually make contact yet.
Physically touch it. Physically touch it.
Firmly grasp it. Go ahead and roll me in Arcana and Investigation.
Well, here. Well, that's. I'll have a 9 for investigation. I forgot and hit the digital dice for Arcana, so wait a second. I think it stopped moving. Hey, it did. A 15.
Yay! Alright. So you feel slight bits of magic coming off of it, but you can't tell what type of school it is. Being a ranger, you don't have the experience and knowledge into the different types of schools, just the little tricks you've picked up along the way through your training.
So, it's got a magical orb here.
But you don't feel any type of heat, static, odd presence off of it physically.
I grab it and pick it up and ask if anybody wants it.
The moment you reach out for it,
There it is.
explosion. Just kidding. The fire rune activates again.
Right.
No, the moment you do, 2 centipedes come out and strike at you. Hold on 1 second. Jump gate. That's one of the few things jump gate swapped out is how you change layers. Oh. And now I'm just waiting for their character sheets because they will have. Because you have to be about here in order to actually grasp the orb.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. But both of them are going to have a sneak attack on you with advantage because they lunge out of the basilisk's body.
Okay.
What is your AC?
16.
Okay, don't get mad at me. Both of them are 17.
I figured.
Checks out.
I also need the target must make a DC on a failed save if the poison damage. Okay, I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
12.
Godspeed, Madar.
And this is where Madar dies again.
So you are taking a grand total of 11 piercing damage and 30 poison damage.
Oh yeah, he down.
Everyone just sees the centipedes attack me. And right as I see it too, I just go, "You've got to be," and I fall down.
Extra note, just so that you're aware, on top of, since this has brought you down to 0 health points, no matter what, you are poisoned for the next in-game hour. There's other things to it, but it'll be more fun to reveal that later. And with that, everyone roll for initiative.
Yippee!
Come on. There we go.
Well, I wish I would have just rolled the digital one.
Let's see. Did you roll in? There you go.
Oh, I was waiting for it to come in.
Did you nat 1 on top of it?
Yeah, sorry, it should be a 6.2 because of my initiative. But yes, I had rolled a nat 1 on the physical dice.
I have to bring Derek back in for this because, Derek, I need your brain.
Okay. My
Madar,
brain?
yeah. I need a DM brain.
Alright.
Madar was just poisoned. He is
Okay.
down. He
Okay.
rolled a nat 1 on initiative.
Okay.
Well downed.
Okay.
Is he just going to be auto-failing death saves?
Is there a punishment for your nat 1? Since
I forget. I thought poison didn't take perpetual damage. I thought poison...
It doesn't. It doesn't. He's down. He's just down and poisoned, but he rolled a nat 1 for his initiative on top of things. So would he automatically, as his first turn, fail?
We have not run into this yet.
No. That's why
Like ever.
by
I'm saying,
convening the
like, even
Council
in
of
my
Elders
campaign-
here.
My campaigns either. Like I'm like never run into that.
Of course, it's me who brings this up.
Way to fucking go, Justin.
Hey,
This is why we
already
can't
know
have
I'm-
nice things.
We already know I'm
You know
this group's Will Wheaton.
I would say in this case, because of the kind of volatile situation of that, I would say for the first time ever, we're going to justify. I would justify a death save with disadvantage.
I like that.
yeah,
Like it
Let's
doesn't
do it.
completely just be like, oh fuck you for missing your first turn, but it's like kind of fuck you.
Well, it's just because technically he already has disadvantage from being poisoned.
Yeah, but that doesn't count during death saves. Death saves are only affected. Death saves are only added or removed by healing or direct damage of some kind. So, or the roll, or the death save roll. So the only thing we could do logically would be to alter a death save roll.
Nah, we'll just go with he has disadvantage on it when we get to his turn.
Right.
So, Curie, you will be starting us off, furry friend.
Ooh, but
All right.
I get to roll as disadvantage.
well, we're just gonna quickly, as Mardar is falling down, Kiri is going to shoot his crossbow at the one up front here. If it'll roll, there it goes.
That fucking does it.
All right. So I'm gonna say like I go to shoot it and it like pierces it and it like flies into like the wall. I assume because it's a small.
Yep,
All right.
100%.
And that's gonna have to be my turn.
All right. Oh man, I love it when the pussies are right next to each other. All right.
This one's gonna lash out and try to squish this bug.
You barely make contact.
Contact is contact. So that is 11 damage.
Say less.
I say you already know that one.
Squished him.
Way to go, guys. You're already out of initiative.
Man. Good job, guys.
So,
Wow.
Madar is stabilized.
I'm gonna take the opportunity, and I'm gonna look back at his little goblet servant, and I'm just gonna be like, "This is your master." And we're the terrible ones? Are you sure you made the right choice here?
Listen here, furry fuck.
Oh
I have
I'm gonna do it.
Listen, if you have anything that'll heal him, he is a very large asset to have.
I'm sure I could cut you open and find something within you to heal him.
I have a sword and a sling.
That's not the point.
Should I just heal myself to 1 at the moment, just because you said I'm stabilized?
Yeah, so you're stabilized right now. You can have 1, but
I'm
you're
just
paralyzed while you're poisoned.
All right. Well, just I know you said stabilized. It's normally there.
I mean, but is that like a constant effect?
For the next hour, or until somebody can cure him of his poison.
Right.
But with that, we are actually going to be joining Gimrick.
Yay! I get to be a part of something.
I get to do stuff.
Okay,
So,
as I said,
Gimrick, you and I are actually going to have it a little bit easier, because now I mute everybody.
Nice.
Everybody. Heavy breathing.
Wait, let me get nice and close to the mic.
I don't know why that gives daddy vibes, but okay.
It does.
Alright, so Gimrick, you are in this hallway. Do you remember what you did last?
Yes, I received part of a burglar's kit or something, and what was the other item? Where's my character sheet? There it is. There it is. Inventory. That was not where I got the Wand of Secrets. That was somewhere else.
Correct.
There it is. Yep, that's where I can now. I have all this extra stuff, basically, minus I think it was the.
Yeah, it was a burglar's pack, complete except for a lantern and a flask of oil.
That was it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's why I removed the lantern and flask of oil. But everything else I still have. So, outside of that, yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna leave that room, and I'm just gonna look through this room. The joke I made was I went on my own because I wanted to fight something and get some freaking XP, or also just wanted to fight something by myself. And instead, I keep walking into empty rooms.
Yes, and once again, you actually walk into another room with a table, draped around, very not decorative, very minimalistic. But under one of the tables in the room, you find a copper tankard with a hinged lid.
Okay.
It's valued at 25 gold pieces. It's actually pretty good craftsmanship, so not terrible. From the details, you can kind of surmise that this was maybe a guard's area, so that they were close by to the noble's room that you were just in.
Alright, one sec. Copper tankard. Cost override 25. Add. To backpack. Oh shoot, I now have 2 backpacks. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm sorry, say that last part again.
Which aspect?
You told me about the tankard, and then you said something else, but I was putting in that item.
No, so you can kind of figure that this was the guard's room once upon a time, so that they were close by for the noble's room that you were just in.
Okay. So I guess I'll go back the way I came, because there's nothing else to do here, and wander up to this little area here. And I can't remember, did I go in that room yet or not?
I technically can't answer that for you because it is your memory.
Fair enough. I walk in.
As you walk in, you get this overwhelming stench start to fill your nostrils.
I have not been here before. I would remember that.
It honestly, like, you see several tables, like this is a feast hall.
Okay.
And looking at it, you see that there's a bunch of just rotting food all over it.
Gross. Okay. I am gonna look around for anything of value. Since there's nothing to fight.
Now, as you look, you actually kind of see the makings of a pathway that you're going to assume the ogre actually was taking this food to the Manticore.
Okay.
So this is where he was getting the food from.
Okay.
But as you're kind of like looking under a table, you just hear a loud thud on top of it.
Ooh.
Like something just dropped onto it. But as you do, you see piles of rotting meat materialize atop the tables.
Ew. I just look at that like, I'm not that hungry. And I just keep moving. It's like, nope. I'm gonna go peek up in this little corner here. Anything?
You found a dead end.
Alright, beautiful. When I get to it, I take the quickest peek at it and I'm like, Friggin' Warlock goes and finds 20 opponents in one go. Just like literally complaining about being like bored in the dungeon. Friggin' Warlock sneaks off and gets like 20 opponents. I go on my own little adventure. I can't find anything but rotting meat and crappy wannabe treasures.
Yep. As you start to walk into this, set into the wall of the dead-end tunnel is a door made of green wood. Mounted on the front of the door is a cast iron carving of a smiling, bearded face.
Okay.
Although vaguely sinister in appearance, the ornament is harmless, as it is a door.
I open the door.
Behind the door is an empty 10-foot square room.
Anything in it? Like, you say empty, but you know what I mean, like junk even?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Okay, this is getting old with the not letting me roll things. Screw this.
Well, yeah, that's why you've just got to...
I know, but still, it just gets old. Like, I wish the the plug-in would start working fully again. Anyway, 16 total.
Okay. So, looking around the room, you don't actually notice anything on the floor. Like, no dust, no brooms, no broken handle, no splinters of wood or anything.
Okay.
But as you walk in, you all of a sudden have something gently drift upon your head.
I immediately pull a dagger and kneel back a little bit, like wheel back a little, ready to fight whatever's touching me.
I wish you the best of luck fighting this very unique hat.
I got a hat.
And it's actually...
Hey, look at that! All my rolls just went through. I apparently got a nat 20.
I saw that. But this hat actually is the hat that was discussed 8 sessions ago.
I
wish you luck in remembering that, but I do.
Can I roll a history check?
No, because your character can see it right away. So it is the butt plug hat, but after you attack with it, spikes can come out as a bonus action.
So I got a spiked butt plug hat?
It's only spiked upon successful penetration. As in, you get in and the spikes come out, and literally you can hold the spikes in. So you can literally
Did you make a custom item for this that I can add?
I'm about to.
Are you calling it the butt plug hat? Can
I
at least
am
be butt plug
actually.
helmet or something?
The helm of butt of butt-a-plug.
Am I able to use it as like a bonus action, or does it have to be like one of my attacks?
So the attack itself is going to be a +2 attack.
Okay.
And the attack itself is an attack, but the bonus action would be to make the spikes come out.
Okay, that does become semi-pointless with me being a monk.
But you wanted a butt plug hat.
I did not want a butt plug hat, just so we're clear. I was not present for that session, I don't think.
Well, trust me, I will make it worth your while.
Alright, fair enough. Is this my sacred weapon or something? Like, is this my big one?
No, you know your item.
I know, but you know what I mean. Like, oh god. Is this the beginning of it? Is this the first piece?
No,
Nope, this is just special for me.
this is just special for Derek.
Nice. Alright, let me know when you've made that item, but other than that,
It'll be tomorrow, but
Okay.
I will send. It'll be the stats.
okay.
I'll send you the stats.
You said it's a +2?
It's a +2 to attack, a 1d10 for the initial attack, and the bonus action, which is unlimited. You can use it unlimited times a day. Is 2d6 piercing
And-
damage.
That +2 is basically like +2 to my like whatever stat I'm using. So in this case,
Correct.
is this a finesse item or is this a strength item?
Finesse.
So I get a +9 for this weapon.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. I'll take it. All right.
Yeah,
So
I
one
figured it would be.
and then 1d10 plus whatever my dex is 7. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Otherwise, all my finesse weapons would be +7. They all say +4. I'm gonna assume that's what I'm supposed to be. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my dex modifier. Whoops, I was looking at my dex save. Anyway, cool. So, +9 to attack, 1d10 plus 4. And then what are the spikes?
The spikes as a bonus action can come out and do 2d6 piercing damage.
2d6. Okay, I gotta write this down. Alright, cool.
I also have it written down. Alright.
I will then walk back to the party. So I guess you can decide how long that technically takes, but I'm just gonna put my guy right before the room. And you can just decide when I would quote-unquote enter the room. Works for everybody, I feel like.
Shortly after you guys are done with the centipede, all of a sudden you hear a familiar voice say, "I kick in the door."
I kick in the door. Bam!
And Gimrick rejoins you all.
Castle's back.
Do you guys like my new hat?
Huh?
It looks just like my old hat, but it's pointier.
Is it brown?
Not brown. Well, actually, Adam, you didn't give me a description of that. What
Yeah,
color
it's,
is
it's
that?
actually red.
I hope it's red. Make it red.
So it's not just red. So what it is it's got a nice black top right near his head, and then it slowly gets a little bit redder as it gets to the top.
Nice.
Nice.
Is it the same shape and style?
Yes,
Oh,
it
it's
is.
worse.
Shape.
It's worse. It is literally for those uneducated in sex toys. It is well, for those educated in sex toys. It literally looks like a butt plug strapped to his head. A literal butt plug.
Okay.
For those not versed in sex toys, it is very thick towards the base here, but it has a very narrow point, and then it goes up to a very fine point.
Is it
Do you like the
permanently
player
affixed to
face?
his head, or can he lose it?
He can do whatever he wants with it.
Dang it.
So technically what he could do is he could shove it up something, engage the special feature, rip off his own hat, and then do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
It's an immovable rod.
Oh, it's gonna be.
That would be cool.
Adam,
How'd
I
you
would
stop
like the
Tiamat?
is the special feature activated by a phrase?
Would you like it to be?
I would.
Then it is.
I'm gonna come with something funny, but basically, it's gonna
Don't say it out loud. Text it.
word.
No, just wait until you use it and just text it to me.
Will do.
Well, after that distraction and everything, I'm gonna look back down at Mardar and basically be like, it's a shame. It's a real shame.
Did you kill the goblin?
No.
No, but I
saved him,
swear
though.
I'm about to though. He keeps it up. It's gonna happen.
I am a loyal servant of the master. Well, it's nice to have someone my height that doesn't look like they're furry, but, yes, you, do you have a way to take the poison out of my master? I will claim your 5% less useless.
Wow, whole 5% there, Gimrick.
12%.
Okay,
Large
So-
furry man, shush.
just so you guys know a bit about my backstory now,
I'm gonna do it, Fury.
Goblin?
I'm gonna do it.
are easily not on my good list. So I just look at this goblin and I'm like, I'm sorry, let me cast Speak with Animals so I can understand you.
I have such a newfound respect for Gimrick after that.
What's even better is that Kiri actually speaks Goblin.
It's
At
funny
this point, he
'cause
does speak goblin, and he's just going like,
Is he just swearing?
no, like, you kind of like swap, and goblin doesn't count as animal, so you don't actually hear him, but you hear Kiri off in the distance. Like, Kiri hears all this, and he's like,
as
these
you like.
fucking degenerates, these fucking degenerates, these damn ass bastards, fuck these idiots, I'm so tired of dealing with them, the mastership would be better off on his own, fuck this guy.
Oh, so let's throw the mounts on this guy. I'm telling them.
I'm gonna return to him in Goblin. Shush, short one.
He's gonna look at you, and he goes like, you look like you're wearing a suit. And you're going to go dry hump a scratching post. I don't want to listen to you.
Was that said in Goblin or was that said in
Oh, that was common. That was common.
Oh,
I think we should introduce him to Orin.
I'm gonna stick so hard with the like I can't understand you angle for a while because I feel like it's gonna nail it for a bit. Just like, yeah, sorry, that's all sounds like gibberish and dick and mouth language. Anyway, so
This is gonna be perfect. I'm actually gonna mute Justin for this because he's paralyzed and can't talk. So on top of this, I'm sorry, Justin. I know you like to participate, but it's too good to pass up. You can still listen. All right.
yes, listen in horror as I piss off your goblin so much that I have to kill him.
get
Hold on, let
mine,
me get
buddy.
Let me get his level 20 character sheet up. I mean 20 character sheet up.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
You did not make a level 20 goblin. Come on.
It'd be funny if he TPK'd us.
Right?
He did say one of us were going to die, potentially.
That's true.
All of a sudden, he cast Power Word Kill.
Oh god. And that's how we lost Gimrick.
He goes,
Not
so
that bad.
none of you have anything to help fix the master.
If you'd stop jabbering at me and whatever that thing you call language is, I'm looking in my bag. And I'm just like rifling through my bag, looking through like anything, literally. It's like, I like Madar. I'd like him to not die today. I'm just like, sorry, even the new backpack I found has nothing.
Moon,
Anybody
do you
else?
have anything? This is
Nope.
DM talking.
Nope.
Gray Surf
I
says,
got-
no. Kiri's your only hope.
I said I don't have any. I can do HP, but I can't do remove like poison or anything like that.
Justin, I'm so sorry, but for the next hour, I'll give you like 50
I
minutes.
was gonna say I'm gonna say the obvious. Does anyone have the medicine knowledge enough to know that he'll be out for an hour?
I could try it.
Everyone can roll for medicine to try.
Because if we
Sure,
know
fuck
that,
it.
I mean, I feel like we're all on the
Nope.
same page. We would totally be willing to wait an hour.
Hold on, I will let you know.
I rolled an 11.
I got a 15.
Alright, and it's just the 4 of you. Nope. You guys just know he's not moving, can't talk, but his eyes are like wide open, just like panicking.
So
I just look at him like,
like,
Hey,
us.
we're gonna bring you with us. And just like go to the goblin. I'm like, you say he's your master now?
Who's gonna kill us?
But yes.
Okay.
Sounds like you need to carry him.
Here's some rope.
He takes the rope and actually says thank you.
I
And then he
rip
like
the
goes.
bag open, the new backpack that I got, and put everything from it into my old backpack. And I'm like, and I just like make a sort of stretcher out of it, and I'm just like, just tie it to the tip, and I'm just like, put him on there, and we're gonna
You
drag
just
him
see
until he wakes up.
Alright, hold on. This goblin has to make a strength check to try to push him onto that.
Because I like Madar, not because of the goblin, but Madar,
Yourself.
I will help.
So that'll give him advantage, and with the 17, he is able to barely push him over onto this.
Okay.
And he goes, thank you. All this is for the master. And this goblin is like panting, like.
Yes, I should have thought of that. Hang yourself with it. Damn it. Next time. Anyway.
Well, your master's dead, and now you might as well just take yourself with you. So have fun.
Well, the goblin
Alright.
knows that if the master was truly dead, he'd be gone.
Oh, so don't let Mardar die because I want to kill this goblin. Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Oh, right.
And
Well,
as you guys turn around, you just see this goblin trying to like pull on this rope.
Is he failing?
I'm gonna roll in this.
Horribly.
I'm gonna
Horribly failing. Like literally, he got a natural 2, so he got a 1.
I'm going to crack my whip near him and tell him to pull harder.
That'll give him super disadvantage.
Really? I think that should give him some advantage. Spark it. Get a little pep in his step.
Well, for momentary, he is able to like, oh shit, and like yank him forward. So Madar and him will actually like lunge forward to where the manticores were. So he got some good space.
Cool. I'm just gonna shout out to the goblin at this point in time. I was like, you're going the wrong way.
We have a room to loot.
My priority is keeping the master safe.
Can you take on a manticore by yourself?
Considering they're dead, you idiot, yes.
Alright, so Cocknose over there apparently doesn't realize there could be more monsters here. So,
You know what? He dies, he dies.
I would like Madar not to die.
True, but if the goblin dies, the goblin dies. I don't
Okay.
think any of us are gonna miss him.
Fluffy, can you bring Madar back and tell the goblin? Well, you can't tell the goblin anything. Can you go get Madar and bring him back here?
Justin, shake your head yes or no if Fluffy would actually do that. I'm not pouring you a drink. This is for me and the shit that's about to go down.
Oh, I'll kill
No.
this goblin over Fluffy. Don't you question me on that.
No, I'm saying if Fluffy would listen to you since you're not Madar.
I know, but he's also not following him, so that's why I was like, maybe.
Yeah,
Roll
for
me.
it.
Actually, did you actually cast Speak with Animals?
No, but I should. Why not? I have it. Yeah, let's do it. I don't use it for anything else. Yeah, I
Are
can't.
you using the spell slot, or are you using? Yeah, it's not ritual. So
I
you
have a
to use-
one charge as a forest gnome per day.
Okay.
Nah.
Didn't you use that on the mice?
That was yesterday.
Okay. All right.
Oh man,
So,
I don't get my
you-
special contacts today.
He's just like, what are you asking me to do?
Can you stop the really dumb goblin from taking your master alone into the dungeon?
I mean, I won't leave him alone, but isn't he supposed to be serving Madar?
He's dragging him into the dungeon to go save him. But if Madar doesn't wake up, if there's danger, him and the goblin are both going to die. So I'm going to leave that decision up to you.
He just kind of like stands there and ponder. Fine. Can I kill him?
No.
So you can drag him back here, or you can follow them. Your call.
So Fluffy runs out of the room. And Justin, I need you to roll me a strength check for Fluffy. And then we will get back to that.
Wait 10 business days for result.
Correct.
There you go.
Thank you, buddy. Alright. So you guys can look through that open door now, and you see Fluffy is pulling him back, and that goblin is like, no, the master must be safe. But he's still steadily making progress back.
Good.
Seeing that you guys are put more at ease, so you guys are free to go into the next room.
Sweet. I'm gonna look up at Curie. I know Kevin's not here right now, but I'm gonna look up at him and just be like, ready to go look at these statues.
I'll still-
Oh, okay, I caught him.
Well, he has his headphones on, not to miss it. Good reception throughout the whole entire house. So
There we go. We're in here, and I'm
he's
guessing
just
we're going
poking his
down
wife. Don't worry. All right. So as you guys walk into this big open room, the ceiling is actually 60 feet high. Besides Madar, so Madar, you don't get to listen. So the ceiling is 60 feet high. You see several elven lifelike statues in a variety of poses, all clustered together at the south end of the room. All the stars are clustered. Alcoves along the walls once held 6 statues, but 5 of them have been toppled and smashed to pieces on the floor. The 6th statue, located in the middle alcove along the east wall, remains intact, and it appears to be made of a glistening black stone.
Like, well, Curie, which set of statues you want to look at first?
Oh man. Can I recognize any of that black material?
How would you go about inspecting it?
Let's walk our happy butts over there.
Well, I feel like Kiri, it's probably to his dismay, is going to at first try and like run his paw over it to see if he can like recall feeling it before or anything that like, I just say I was gonna go with my background, but then I was like, I don't know if I'd have heard about it.
So, Kiri, as you're reaching out, you run your paw along it, and at first it feels very smooth and cold to the touch, as you would expect, like a fine stone or a granite.
Okay.
But then, as you move your paw further, it starts to soften and kind of have an elasticity to it.
That does not sound promising.
And all of a sudden,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not this.
Son of a bitch.
I know that icon. Oh god.
Kiri kills us all. You're welcome.
Well, the sad thing is, it does get an attack on you.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I don't like
So-
it, but it's fair.
Yeah. And so while we're doing that attack, everyone can go ahead and roll for initiative.
Mm-hmm.
But it will use its pseudopod and reach out to hit you.
Oh boy.
What's your AC, bro?
17.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yep.
So it is 18 to hit. So with your cat-like reflexes, you're barely able to really get hit, but you take 4 bludgeoning damage. But it feels like an ichor comes across you, and all of a sudden you have a burning sensation through your armor and take 20 acid damage.
Oh.
In addition, and you do not have non-magical. You have non-magical armor on.
Hold on. I do have magic armor on, my serpent scale armor.
Then you are safe.
Okay. But still 20 points of...
Yeah, still 20 points of acid. You're just not going to have a -1 to your
Okay.
AC from being hit.
There's something else I was looking at. Well, yeah, okay. Well, that frickin' hurt.
And with that, Gimrick, you're first, buddy.
Yep. I very loudly declare, I hope it likes to play with toys, and then I run up and headbutt it with my new hat. Sorry, like, I'd use my feet and I basically propel myself, like, to stick into the statuey / gooey part of it.
Football tackling it, basically.
Yeah,
Right.
but with my head, like, pointed.
Okay.
With a 15.
15 is going to go ahead and hit, so go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, and then
With
I will
a
use my
plus 7, you only got a 15.
With a plus 9, I only got a 15. It was
Motherfucker.
very low.
Yeah.
So that's a D10. Damn, that sucks. That's a 5. So,
So then that's 9, because you have a plus 4.
no, I'm sorry. That's a 1 on damage, plus 4.
Oh, shit.
I will give you the results. Don't you worry. I know how to do math.
No, you don't. I've lived with you.
That's 6 plus 4. So I use my bonus action and activate the spikes in my hat.
And what do you say to do it?
Say what?
You said you wanted to say something to activate it, so...
Lube up. Lube up. Bam! Spikes immediately just extend and then retract.
And you said that deals 10.
Yes, in total 10.
Oh my gosh. I
You
expect
guys
to
have
pull on-
now witnessed the custom item, the Helm of Butapalug.
What's a
I full on expect you with a large creature to do that and then use that and then hold on while you walk around with said creature.
You would get a very close image of hitting his testicles then.
No, but then my second attack is I then just like headbutt him again with it.
Okay. Gimrick Titty Plucks.
What is that? That is a... Oh my god, I can't read on these metal dice. I seriously have to use a flashlight for my metal dice. 16 plus 9, that's 25.
That'll hit.
And... That's better. 10. So 10 plus 4, 14 more damage.
All right.
It's a vicious
Starts to-
butt plug.
It is a very tenacious butt plug. Anything else, Gimrick?
Nope, that'll be it.
Curie.
All right. Well, just want to make sure we're not hurting anybody else here. I'm gonna, out of pure trying to save my own life.
That's right.
I'm going to use my circlet of blasting that I'm wearing on my head, and I will use it to cast Scorching Ray. I'm trying to remember what the difference was. I get what the attacks you do so with an attack bonus of +5. Well, let me roll it from here. It will.
There you go. 15 is going to hit it. What level is that technically being cast at for the number of beams?
It's a second, so 3. Hold on, it's rolling right now again.
Second is 4.
Oh, 4. It doesn't give me a first level one.
No, this one won't. So
No,
the
just a
Circle of
second.
Bastion won't. Yeah, so it'll do it at the second level. But because of your... It shouldn't be factoring the alchemic solvent into that.
It's just because of it's rolling a spell on my sheet technically.
Gotcha.
So whenever you
okay.
cast a spell using alchemist supplies, yeah, that's the only time I would get it.
So you fire it off, hits off, and it deals 16 total damage.
Right.
Actually, yes. Okay, making sure. Anything else?
Would it do, just out of curiosity? So it's 4 of them, so 4 times 4 is 16, and then I get a 5 extra because of the circlet. It's the standard.
The +5 was to hit.
It says, an attack bonus +5. Correct, I see. I misread it. Okay. Then. Try to think of anything else. I don't want to get hit running away, so I am going to stay put. Regrettably, probably.
Gray Stripe.
Alright. We're gonna step in. How is this thing looking?
It looks like an oozing pile of black pudding.
Alright. So I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. And gonna give him the business.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Hey, look, you're
Okay.
actually hitting something tonight.
I am also going to use a superiority die, which I believe is a D8.
So I guess I still need the initial weapon damage for the whip.
Yep. And I'm going to use that to do a tripping attack, so it'll need to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Is it to make it prone?
Correct.
It. Okay. 'Cause- well,
DM says it's immune.
well, because it's amorphous, it doesn't actually have an up or a down. So technically, it would be.
That's what she said.
So total. I need to roll it again. Total damage would be 16 plus 6 plus 5.
So 27.
Yep.
Damn. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Moon.
Let's do this. Great sword out. we're gonna just go for it. Great weapon master, freaking 2
Are
strike.
you disregarding the fact that you have the cat on your shoulder?
Disregarding? No, I'm fully aware that Kiri's there, but I mean.
Curie, make me a dex save. You go ahead, roll your attacks. Curie has to make a dex save.
Oh hell yes. So if I remember correctly, that's a +3, so that's a 21 to hit for the first one.
Yup.
And the second one, a 13 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Boss.
I'm going to use one of my Flash of Genius reactions and add this to my roll. Nope, I didn't mean to roll it. It's supposed to be a 4, not a...
Okay. So with that, with him hacking and slashing, you're barely able to grab on, and you're actually extend your claws and dig in through Moon's armor into him, so he feels you there.
Between both attacks, it was a grand total of 40 damage.
Jeez.
Holy fuck! All right.
I just hold on.
Yeah, he's scared cat holding on right now. Anything else?
Technically, I don't think so. Double check that real quick. Yeah, no, I don't have anything else that I can do. Well, I mean, technically there's stuff I can do, but I'm not going to do it.
Gotcha. So next up is the Black Pudding, and it is very pissed off at Moon.
Of course it is.
Makes sense.
So it will attack off at Moon, but epically fails as he tries to reach out with his pseudopod and misses. And with that, it is Gimrick's turn.
With that, I'm going to roll for my butt plug and jam it into the Black Pudding again. And then you see me literally grab the hat and just go, "Don't forget to lube up," and then just spikes just slam out of this thing again.
Plug it in,
So
plug it in.
So with the main damage, I only get 5, but with the 2d6 spike damage...
What did you roll to hit?
Oh, 24.
Okay, thank you. And it's you just started rolling damage.
When I rolled a
still
24, somehow my brain assumed, well, that's a hit, keep going.
Well, with an AC of 7, yes, but I have to know.
Oh, no, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for that.
Thanks for the reveal.
No, 7 is nothing to be revealed about.
It's the clapper.
In total, that's 15 damage, and then as I rip this thing out, I basically bring it around and smack him with it. And that's a 14 plus 9, so 23.
So as you bring it out to smack it with it, it still looked like it had a moment to fight, and you just had a bit of this oozing mass still on your hat, and smacking it alongside got all this crap off of it.
Nice. It also took... I mean, you already killed it, but it took...
It was already dead.
11 damage from that hit.
It didn't even matter. It was dead.
I am...
With that, the rest of the ooze comes off this statue, and each one of you now has to make a religion check, because none of you actually worship a god.
Yeah.
I worship the arena.
Yes.
Actually, I think I have a god of the arena, but...
My patron doesn't count as a god?
I feel like your patron does count as a god.
Not the god, not the pantheon that we need, so...
Fair enough. I'm definitely not doing that one. Okay. Religion.
Okay, got +5 to that.
14.
Buddy, I got a dirty 20.
Alright. So, I'm just going to tell the two of you.
Nice. Oh, not me.
So, as you guys are looking this over, you remember briefly that the statue depicts Gond, the god of invention, which, Curie, you actually kind of thought about looking deeper into the religion, but ultimately went away saying science played a bigger part than a god would. The other 5 tappled statues depict other gods, but they lie smashed beyond recognition.
Cuckoo.
Everyone's back already.
All right.
Yes.
I'm getting pretty good at that.
Kier's gonna.
Oh,
We'll play that one out.
Since we're also like looking at the statue and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and like kind of like grab Kiri's claws. It's like it's okay. You can. it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry.
I thought for sure that was it. There's no running away, so it was a clamp down or die scenario.
I'm a little used to just kind of just charging in, and
No, makes sense.
it's on me.
So the statue, it seems you kind of picked up on what it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indubitably, there we go.
Gotta work it in every stream.
At least one.
This looks like Gond, the god of invention. I've never actually followed him along. I mean, funny enough, being an alchemist, but I thought I didn't really back a god supporting it. But why is this the only statue then that's not smashed?
That is an excellent question.
Perhaps someone down here worships him, but not the others?
Seems reasonable.
Well, this question straight to DM. We all have the knowledge that this maze is like owned, operated by like this mad wizard person, right?
So you have the understanding that Halaster has actually taken over this maze and has made his lair at the deepest level, and at that point has actually gone through and kind of made it his own. There are certain aspects that Halaster didn't have an influence on. And by the way, I think I'm actually fucking up his name.
Okay.
No, Halaster's right.
It feels right, but I don't know.
Because that extra A there.
Yeah, it's just clicking in my head wrong.
But I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Now back in, responding to Kiri.
Yeah.
It could be possible that the mad wizard mage person here, maybe he worships this god.
No, I don't know.
Greystripe and Gimrick are just watching this talk go down. They're just like, we'll just let them talk.
I'm literally over here thinking about, like, do I have something to bottle up a bit of this pudding?
Gimrick's also still just like wiping all the crap off of his hat.
Literally and
shaking it, like-
figuratively.
I mean, if they were this mage or whatever did worship this god of invention, it would make sense why we're running into so many traps. Or let me
Indeed.
back that up. It would make sense why Mardar is running into all the traps.
Yeah.
That poor soul. That poor soul.
I wonder how
Even his benefit is annoying.
I have a feeling he may not make it through this dungeon. I just gotta be real.
Who,
here.
Mardar or the goblin?
Both. Well, the goblin definitely is not, because I swear to God, I'm gonna kill it.
Not if I get to him first.
You're gonna find a dead goblin, and you'll find his accursed spirit bound to my servitude. Yes,
Down to you.
that is 1,000% what it is that I am doing. Bit of irony.
While we're talking, I'm just like pulling out the copper tankard that I found, and just like scooping up bits of this black pudding.
Oh god.
Kiri's gonna hop down from Moon's shoulders and
And I just look at Kiri like, "Do you want some too?"
oh,
I'm gonna look over at Gimrick's scene and put that in there, and I'm just gonna be like, 5 gold says you won't eat that.
I look at the way it like literally is like starting to try to like. It's like I assume because it's a living ooze, it's still kind of moving.
At this point, it's not really moving. If anything, it kind of just is like settling down as it's losing its form.
So basically, as I can watch it slowly lose its life force, I'm like, yeah, I'll just give you that 5 gold.
I'm just like, no, you can keep it. You can keep it. Don't worry.
Kiri's just gonna run over here and see if he's anything else of interest. That's
Yeah, so I bottle this up, and then I'm like looking around, like anything worth. Because I'm literally looking for things to like bring back to the weapon craftsman. So the whole dungeon is about that for me, like finding things to make weapons out of, to then bring back and fight down here. Like that's why I took the wyvern bones, and the skull, and the stinger. And that's why I'm gonna take some of this ooze, because I'm like, if she can make this into like an acid-powered weapon for me, that'd be great.
Gimmick over here playing Monster Hunter.
Seriously, goddamn.
I'm a gladiator. Every time I walk into a fight, I'm like, what am I gonna use to kill you?
Is there anything else like of note in around the statue or anything? Like even like within like the alcove itself?
In the alcove around Gond, there is nothing. There's still quite a bit going on around these statues to the south.
That's what Kiri went to go look at.
Then I'm gonna go join in looking at them.
So, looking, you notice these statues are of immaculate detail. Hold on one second, I gotta look over every little thing. And they are very all clustered together. Go ahead and all roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Besides Justin.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm gonna roll my nice metal dice.
Well, I can already tell you that Grey Stripe wins.
Yeah, right.
What if I get one too? Hang on, re-roll. It's on the table. Oh, literally one short. I got 19.
Yeah.
Without my modifier, but still.
Moon.
I rolled a 4, so I'm so enamored by this Gond statue that like I don't even know if
He didn't realize we all left. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's
You
not
know-
statues?
There's
Hold on one
no
second. I'm just gonna
statues,
say,
what?
Kyle, I appreciate that you make my DM job so easy. We're like, I rolled shitty, so I'm just gonna do this.
Like, I'm not even gonna bother trying to convince you to give me stuff.
I'm not even giving you a busy task. You're doing great.
If I roll like below a 10, I'm pretty much considering it out. Like same thing. Like, look
Yeah.
at these statues.
I will say, if you look at any pre-built like dungeon book, there's not a lot of things below a 10 that like are like success.
Right.
Yeah, no, but besides hitting a goblin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, maybe I'll go do that.
He is so
or just putting
like, into the statue and then suddenly remembers, wait a minute,
There's a fucking
No one's
goblin
looking.
that I want to kill.
no one's looking.
Gimrick and Curia, as you're going through, you notice the immaculate detail of each of the statues. Looking at that, they have earrings on, they have jewelry, like fine woven fibers going through, but they're all 100% turned to stone. Gray Stripe, you actually, on top of noticing that all of these creatures have been petrified, you see a copper crown with 6 arrowhead-shaped malachite spires. Hangs from one of their heads.
Why don't you try it on now?
It is worth 75 gold pieces. Just so you know when you go to sell it. No, because I know you bastards always... what was the loot in the room? I would like to know what I just got from this.
No, I'd like to know if there's anything else on these statues that is not stone, like weapons, clothing.
100% was turned to stone. So, I'm gonna give you guys this since Gray Stripe got it. Your characters do not know this, but every single one of these creatures are petrified.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask, like, based on the fact that you said the word petrified, I was like, based on the looks on their faces, can we tell? Like that these were definitely real people?
Not from your rolls, no.
Fair enough.
Definitely not from mine.
I was gonna say, I got a 19.
What are you talking about? You're still looking at. You're busy. You're looking at God.
When I find nothing interesting, I literally go over to Cal's character and I'm just like, hey, how far do you think the goblin got?
He's mine. Don't touch him.
Will you at least use one of my daggers?
Roll for perception, all of you.
Oh, fucking hell.
I got 22.
21.
They're back in the room, aren't they? Boy, this is literally that moment. I'm gonna go kill that goblin. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? No, I'm in front of you.
No, so off in the distance you hear, "No, you mangy we have to save the master!" But it feels a lot closer than when it was originally.
Oh, good, they're back.
Joy.
Kiri's gonna like pat one in the leg and be like, "Could you still have one?" Be like,
I'll be okay. Here you go.
I just
up and back up on my shoulder.
You know what? Kiri's very lucky that he doesn't have a Fitbit on to measure his steps because it would.
yes.
Here, let me wear that for you.
So I walk up, and as I'm like looking at the goblin and Mardar and the dog, I just look down at this like dead body, and I'm like, oh, did anyone loot this? Because I wasn't here for that.
Oh, is he talking about the basilisk?
I guess so. Whatever this thing is in front of me.
The snake-like creature?
He is talking about the basilisk. Madar's eyes are like.
Yeah, so that's actually why he's currently in his state. You see these, I'm assuming the centipedes are still over there on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So I point over, he's like, yeah, he died by those.
But they're dead now, so,
Well, let's slow this down. Like,
could
I
we
don't know
loot
how
it
to
now?
slow-
I mean, he grabbed some kind of orb off of it.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Tommy goes, "You're not touching the master's loot. He claimed that."
I don't want what he got, but, like, can I skin this thing or get some...
He didn't successfully get anything yet.
Since I have my great sword out still and everything, I'm gonna be pointing it at the goblin. I'm like, you're almost.
What, do you have an itch?
I just look at him and go...
An itch to kill you? Yes.
I just look at him and I speak... Wait,
Wouldn't be
goblin?
smart.
Oh, I speak in Gnomish.
Okay. Alright.
No, I just look at him and I just go like, listen, Giggle Dick, I'm going to look at this creature here and probably take some of its teeth. And if you don't stop talking, I'm going to mix them in the bag with yours and give them as a gift to my friend here.
Well, that also wouldn't be very smart now, would it?
Why, are you going to be so much good as cannon fodder in a minute?
I guess you're going to have to find out now.
I proceed to pull out daggers and attempt to essentially properly loot or skin or peel off whatever I can off this basilisk.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand. It still has that translucent orb that's in the middle.
Oh, there's an orb? I wasn't here for that.
Right.
I'll worry about that in a minute.
There was an orb because Madar went to go grab the orb and remove it from the body, but he was bit by the centipedes and was killed.
Fair enough.
Is
I
the
got a
door
6.
behind the goblin still open?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Is the door behind the goblin still open?
Yes.
Based off of what he just said, do I see anything through the door?
You do not.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Sorry.
Just mana core bodies.
Are you about to just blast him through the door?
Fucking wish. I really want that ironic moment I can turn him into my freaking accursed specter tomorrow.
And grumpily help you. Anything. Anyway, I started playing.
So yeah, you aren't able to pull off any scales. The eyes seem to have been damaged when you did it, so you won't be able to get anything with the petrification ability.
Yeah. Oh well.
Weapon. So you do kind of feel a small heartache in that.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna say like petrification is kind of a cheater's move in an arena, so I wouldn't really want that specifically. It's more about like the damage types, like hit some dude with lightning, just makes the crowd go wild.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right.
Like, it's all about the show.
What else is everyone doing?
Kiri's still trying to see if you can figure out what the orb is.
I guess since I'm too failing to notice this orb, I'm just gonna move on.
Well, you didn't fail to notice the orb. The orb was noticed earlier, and just he went to go grab it.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna go. I'm gonna lean over to Moon and be like, so do
Can someone else go for the
you
orb?
know what the orb is?
I didn't even know he grabbed an orb.
He
I
did.
just saw that he went to go grab something and then he died by centipede. So I mean,
Oh. Not. Du should get that.
okay, I guess I'll swipe up the orb then.
Alright. Give me a strength check.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Glad I can talk you into it.
High roll. High
Right.
roll.
Now you're sounding like my wife. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Let's be honest.
That's how
I
Adam got
wish.
divorced when she watched this episode later.
18.
Joke's on you. You know she'd never watch this.
That's true.
No. So you are able to move the claws and successfully pry out this orb. And go ahead and just Moon roll me an Arcana check.
Hell yeah. High roll, high roll, high roll, high roll.
No, tie rule. That's legend.
Thanks, Link.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Hey, listen.
Hey, look, watch out!
Hey, listen, fucking annoying fairy.
21.
He's going to be forced to listen to constant Katy Perry.
Please no.
So, from this point, I'm going to mute everyone to tell you what the item is.
T-Swift.
And I apparently have to mute everyone because Derek's a fucking loudmouth. So as you're doing this, you now are in possession of a drift globe. So it's a small sphere of thick glass that weighs about a pound. If you were within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to use the light or daylight spell once a day. It cannot be used again until the next day when the sun rises.
So
What would you like?
like a
Yeah,
free
what would you
light
like?
source?
So it is a free light source, basically. So it's like a little orb that you can have float alongside you to basically give you 60 feet of free light. What would you like the command word to be? Because I can make it really obnoxious if you choose not to say anything.
I mean, my instinct is to go. Well, I mean, it's technically more than one word, but we've kind of been going for that anyways. I was just going to say, let there be light.
So the keyword will be light, but you could say the whole phrase still.
Okay. That works for me. I can add on to that, too.
But that's kind of how I've been running it. There's one word in the middle that actually makes the magic happen.
Okay. All right. That works.
Alright. And let's bring everyone back. We're just not going to unmute Justin because he's still paralyzed. So you guys have spent now approximately 43 minutes looting a room and fighting against the black pudding. If you subtract the time fighting the black pudding, Justin still has about 25 minutes.
Whoa, you're halfway there.
I mean, he is just kind of living on a prayer right now.
I mean,
Yes, that is kind of true. I mean, what would be the one thing that you think? Do you think you guys would kill the goblins pretty quickly? This goblin in particular.
Is it a normal goblin?
It is a goblin.
Isn't that what I asked? If it's a basic goblin token, like creature from the book, I could kill it in one punch, maybe two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want me to answer that question? Do you want to use our friendship as a reason that I answer that question with no boundaries?
No, because I don't want to metagame.
Okay.
It's a mind goblin.
Mind goblin.
This
These nuts.
He's gonna be goblin on his own nuts, like I said.
No, so the goblin goes, this furry little bastard kept pulling the master back here, and we just need to get him back out, and so he needs a healer.
If you've given us 30 seconds to look around the room,
You've been gone for
I
20
would've
minutes.
it has not been 20 minutes.
It actually has been 20 minutes.
Fair enough. You said Justin would be up in 15. Is Justin up?
No,
that is
ju-
50.
You
in
said it earlier.
50. In 50.
50.
5-0, you idiot.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, can't argue that.
He looks over at Fluffy and be like, I thought we agreed we're here to help him.
And then I still... Wait, how long does my spell last?
You still hear it.
Okay, good. Fluffy, I'm like, hey, since I'm pretty sure we've been to every room on this level, we can either head out or go deeper.
Deeper. I know I can't understand him. I'm just chanting deeper because I can.
That does sound more like my wife now.
Oh, damn.
And that is how I got the force. But not from her watching this, because Devin will make the mistake of telling his wife, and will somehow get to his. Yeah.
Adam was extremely
smarter than
disrespectful
that.
on stream tonight.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, what were the options? You said that there's a way to go further in?
Yeah, we gotta penetrate further.
So there's a real question. Like, I guess we asked the whole party, like, do we all hope Justin wakes up and go deeper into the dungeon, or do we go back up and come back tomorrow?
Well, I mean,
Because outside of, like, one region, I think we have actually explored every area of this dungeon.
Do we even know where we go to go down?
No.
Like,
Well, I don't. If one of you is in
Funny, because I did say it.
when we fought those ogre things or whatever,
Cyclops?
yeah, Cyclops. I remember you saying that it was like right there.
right.
Yep.
Where was that?
I remember that. Well, it's down towards the south side.
Holy crap,
Technically,
guys.
wow.
I'm looking at the map in places we've been, because there's a bunch of dead bodies. Which one of you idiots left a surviving goblin?
Why not?
We
Just because
probably
it'll
haven't
come
been
back
there
to
yet.
haunt us.
Survivors.
Where? Are you talking about this one?
Yeah, that one.
That is literally classified on my screen as dead goblin.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There's no X on it, so I was like, wait, who left the survivor?
Because story-wise, he is a dead goblin.
Oh, so he, like, started as a dead goblin.
Correct.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Do I have to? I'm gonna have to go through the whole entire second floor and just get rid of all that shit.
I'm gonna start walking forward, and once again, I'm going to shove the goblin out of the way because I hate his guts so much.
Slight nudge.
Please hold.
Okay, I'll hold.
Let's see, goblin.
Now, do I have elevator music, or is it like actually good music for my hold music?
You literally now hear the Paramore song. Whoa, we didn't meant to brag.
But on like the same quality of like an old school like home phone. It's got that, like,
God, that's such a
fuzziness that they
shame because I
always
love that
constantly
song.
had.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, misery business.
I feel like Paramore is just the generation thing. But he is
Probably,
able,
yeah.
he's so focused on trying to pull Madar to safety that he's just like ignoring it, so you're able to just push him and he goes like, oh, I'm sorry, do you need the rope?
No. That's all you.
He continues to pull.
In fact, you know what? As I walk past, just for the hell of it, I want to see if I can, like, sneakily, like, with my sword, kind of, like, put, like, a little nick.
Sleight of hand. Roll me stealth
Yeah.
and an attack.
Okay. I'll roll the stealth first.
Not fluffy.
The stealth is a 12.
Okay.
The attack, though, so that'll just be normal. That's going to be a 15.
So, as you go to cut it, you cut it kind of like in between where the goblin is and where Madar is. So all of a sudden, Madar drops the foot that he was being pulled, and he hits stone cold to the ground. But you did not do this very stealthily. In front of everybody, you literally just took your sword and just cleaved up the rope. So the goblin thought he got stronger and kept walking.
Nobody say a word.
Guys, are we bullying this goblin a little too much?
Absolutely not.
No.
Not enough? Okay.
No, this goblin now like turns around. He's like, "Okay, let's." And he sees that his master's, "You bastards!" And he strikes out at Moon with a scimitar.
Oh.
Moon can no longer walk the rest of the campaign as he's hobbled. Just kidding.
No, but with a 23, he does actually hit the full slashing damage across him.
What a way to...
And he goes, "How dare you! The master could have been hurt from that."
How much damage was that again?
Only 4.
Only 4? Alright, cool. So he didn't he didn't even get through my temporary hit points. Awesome.
Yeah.
Tis but
So,
a flesh wound.
Maybe
I was
the
gonna, like-
initiative, or can I just claim that in response I'm gonna leap off the wall and straight up just butt plug his chest?
It's up to you.
I'm just
We'll do it.
honestly, I just want to look at the goblet. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna give you that one, but I'm gonna let you know right now. You try that again, and that head is going to be removed from your shoulders.
As you see Gimrick just flying off of a wall kick. Just,
No.
and as you say, like, "I'm gonna give you that one," you just hear, "I'm not." Oh, this is the worst day of my life. That's a nat one.
You're standing next to Mardar, so you're about to butt plug Mardar most.
I imagine I just fly straight out the door. Just like all that propulsion just straight out the door. Just embarrassingly so. But whatever Adam said happened.
Sticks himself right in the door.
So because he jumped off the wall to try to get him, he actually missed and didn't calculate for the angle right and hit Moon.
Of
Oh,
course.
no.
And
I will
Moon,
not be asking you if you want to lube up.
so you will not receive the move up. But I rolled the D10.
Bitch.
It's 10, isn't it?
It is a 10, so it's 14 damage.
14 damage. All right.
So literally, you get this butt plug, and it doesn't even like really penetrate you, but you feel this uncomfortable feeling as it's hitting your chest. Like this is not supposed to go there.
I just look at you
One
like,
of these things.
you see me like basically like protruding out of you like halfway and just like, I am so sorry.
He's just like stuck there.
I'm just like, I'm like,
Ask him first.
all right. I just gotta like, just pull him out.
Just pull me out, just place me on the ground. I was like, don't do that again.
Actually, wait. You know what? Actually, hold on. How much does Gimrick weigh?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. Let's go look at my information.
You have to account for all the equipment you have on as well.
Okay, so 146 pounds plus 65 pounds.
Over 200 pounds.
200 pounds for a fucking gnome?
Well, with all the equipment I carry around, because I'm not.
Oh my god.
To be fair, we're in combat. I think it's safe to assume I only have one backpack on. Oh, wait, no, I ripped the other backpack. So I have no backpack
on. You have one backpack on, like you said.
Fair enough, alright. Fine.
Because you don't specify it. You don't take these pounds off. You're wearing everything you said. Because unless you say, I took my backpack off to attack.
I just realized this math does not add up on this game. You're right. I weigh 60. So my actual character weighs 65 pounds. But with equipment, then I'm carrying more equipment than I weigh.
Same.
Correct.
Curie weighs 170 something pounds.
So I now weigh 167 pounds.
Wait, Curie.
But we don't play encumbered. We don't have encumbered rules.
I know. I'm just saying, like math-wise, that's not adding up.
Hold the fucking phone. Hold on. Curie is with all of his equipment and shit is 170 pounds, and he's just casually riding on my shoulder.
Yes.
He's doing saying something ain't adding up here.
In his defense, you're the one that puts him up there for uppies.
Yeah. I'm only 30 pounds. It's just all the weight I carry. You know?
Apparently, I'm strong as fuck. So, like,
that's
what
what
I'm getting out of this.
Just look at Ash Ketchum shit where you realize, like, according to the Pokedex, these Pokemon weigh like thousands of pounds.
And he just casually.
And he's just like casually, like, look what I found.
Anyways, back on track. So I guess in that case, especially since the goblin's right there, it's not really that big of a deal.
Are you gonna throw me out?
Yes. I'm just gonna give it out. I'm just gonna him.
Okay. So, Adam, does that give him like the roll from my weapon, or does that give him just like an improvised weapon roll?
I'm throwing Gimrick at the goblin.
Because they're only 5 feet apart.
Roll me a d20, and then roll decide.
You just like stab him with me.
I could, but it's for dramatic flair.
To be fair, I'm probably
okay.
How
So
tall am I?
That's a natural 16.
I'm 3'3". I'm 39 inches. I am technically the less height than your greatsword. You could just poke me with him like a spear.
I could,
But he's throwing you.
but I'm throwing you.
That's fair. I get it.
He's gonna get the aerial lube.
I know his video froze.
All right. So how'd you do?
No, I can still hear everything. I was just responding to a text message.
Okay.
Because I'm using my phone, if I get out of my text messages, it gets funky.
Yep.
No, with that, you are able to successfully throw him, and Gimrick will be able to roll his attack with his hat with advantage.
Hell yeah.
Curie in the meantime's like ducking as like Gimrick goes flying up over him.
Oh wait, so I'm rolling with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a d20. Oh my god, a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
All right, don't even
Fucking
bother.
go.
Alright, so are we doubling or am I rolling double dice?
Just roll normal.
Okay. 9 plus 4, so 13. Yeah, he's dead. I'm not even gonna bother. Wait, no. I stand up with him on my hat, and I say, "Don't forget, boys, to lube up."
There's another
And his
one
spikes
on the
just
map.
basically
Missing
explode the goblin.
So you successfully penetrate the goblin, and as you spike out and penetrate, you see that the spiked motion also comes out of Madar's body.
Oh fuck!
What the fuck?
I'm gonna unmute him for dramatic effect now, but
He's had to sit here and listen as we bullied his minion into murdering people.
What now?
to
Despite
to everyone,
me too.
yes. So to everyone's, not knowing, when you summon the goblin, you are soulbound to him. So he was trying to save you out of a self-preservation reflex.
We just killed Mardar.
Where the fuck is our healer?
What's a healer?
What? Yeah.
Now, we have our first
Yeah, Carrie, yeah.
death in our campaign. And it was a player kill.
Yeah.
To be fair.
So I'm dead.
Nope, shut your whore mouth.
Where's that wish fellow when you need it, damn it. Let's get
No, so with that, because this goblin died, it extinguished both of your souls.
right. Justin's like, I'm never playing with you guys again.
No, with that, Justin, he did, and he would have. That's the thing. He's been designed that way since he came into existence.
Oh my god!
How the fuck is that a benefit? I am just saying.
The weakest enemy you can.
He would have he would have grown with him.
Okay.
Okay.
Instead, where are the
So-
angles?
At one point, he literally is able to make it so if you guys would have kept him long enough, he would have made Madar. He would have made Madar almost impossible to kill.
But he's such a little dick. It was so hard not to
right?
I have to agree on that one. It was making me mad
But
too.
that's how he is designed. That's how he was designed, and that's what the benefit was. I was gonna make it so that if you literally leveled up 3 times with him, in order for you to fully be extinguished as a player, even if you got fully death saved and dead, you would have had to kill both of you. So the goblin could have been stashed.
Right, you could have had him stay somewhere, and yeah.
Up with the.
Could have had him stay at the academy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was the major boon.
Yeah.
I apologize that myself / Derek just killed you.
You had to cut the rope. Huh?
Super sorry about that.
You had to cut the
But with that, thank everyone for joining us tonight. Justin will be making a new character, but until the questers decide to go up to the surface, there's no reason for the new character to join.
I was gonna say, like I said, if it's either go up or go down right now. So,
Yep. Justin, you and I will be talking a lot over the next week, 2 weeks.
Yep.
So, but with that, we do have our Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign next Tuesday, as long as everything's going well. And I believe we have our Horde 2 campaign coming, not this Saturday, but the following.
Yep. So basically, Horde twice in the same week.
Yep.
I think we're at different points, though. I'll admit, I have not watched the Horde 2 campaign out of, I'll admit,
Spoilers.
butthurt. I don't watch it out of butthurt, because
I give them crazy stuff.
Yes!
Yeah.
And we're because I'm on my first character, I literally have the player's handbook.
You and Kyle are both the most OP things in 2 different Horde campaigns. So I don't want to hear anyone's complaints.
I've earned my OP-ness.
Because you're there.
I've earned my OP-ness.
You've earned your penis, yes.
Damn straight I have.
It works.
All right.
And on that note, we're gonna end it.
Kyle's got that. On that note, we are done for the night. You guys have a great time.
Bye.
Bye.